So hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about how you can set up cursor in your local system. Well, this mainly I'm doing on Mac, but this is pretty much applicable for Windows as well. Let me quickly walk through what I gonna cover in this video. First we will talk brief about cursor, and then we will see how we can install a cursor, and then we will see some settings, and then we'll create a 2D application with normal operations, and then we will see all the modes enabled in a cursor. Before starting the setup process, let me quickly tell you about the cursor. So most of the time people assume that all these AI related capabilities come from OpenAI or Anthropic or Google or Meta, but this is not like that. Founded by some another company called Anysphere, and it was founded in 2023. And what they have done is they have forked Visual Studio Code, since that is open source, and they have added AI capabilities to that editor. Since this is a editor, you have to install like any other IDE like VS Code or IntelliJ. The installation process is straightforward only. You can just type cursor download, and then if you go it here, then you can download whatever operating system you are using. I have already downloaded this, that's why I'm not going to re-download that, but downloading and installing is pretty straightforward process. So once the download and install is done, then you will have to sign in, and you can sign in using your Google account, and then you will have to authorize GitHub as well, since mostly you're gonna do the code changes. So it's better to authorize GitHub so that you can push your code changes to GitHub as well. So if I open my cursor, then this is the start interface looks like. So here there is an option to open a project, and then there is a clone repo, and there is a connect to YSS as well if you are working in some remote environment. So I have used this project called From Dust, so I'm going to open this. You can open project from your local. So the left side are the projects file, right side is the agent mode or the chat window, and there is a settings here. Right now editor is enabled here. By default it comes in agent setting. So in this, the chat will be displayed on the left, and all the project files will be on its right. So I will keep it as an editor only, same as a VS Code. You can open a terminal, so there is a shortcut for that as well, but you can show your terminal at the bottom. You can toggle it using this option here. I'm not going to do this. I always like terminal at the bottom only. And then there is a go live extension here. This I have imported from VS Code extension. I will go through this in a bit. And here there is a new chat option, and then there is all the chat history, and here there are some operations around this tab here. So that's about the chat window here. If I go to the settings, then the first setting that you see is the general here. Most likely you're gonna use the default ones only, and I feel those are all you need as well. So here that is the option import settings and extension from VS Code. So it will install from VS Code, and then there is editor settings here. If you open this, then these settings are pretty much same as a VS Code here. So here the font family here, and if you are using Windows, then better use Fira Code font, that is the best for Windows. And if I search a theme here, you can install extension for a product icon theme. I haven't done that yet. And then the color, and then the color theme. So if I do this Visual Studio, then whatever you see here is exactly same as the VS Code. I will keep as a default whatever comes with the cursor, and I feel that looks good only. So that's about the VS Code settings. So we talked about this general settings, and then the plan and usage. You can track it here. There is nothing to talk here. And then this is the agent mode here. So I am keeping all these configurations as a default here, but you can customize as per your preference. And then all the models that this cursor comes with, so it has GPT, it has Cloud Sonnet, and then it has Gemini. So all these models are enabled by default here. You can view all the modes here. Again, I am not gonna do this. We will cover this as part of advanced cursor video. And here is the plugin. This is pretty much same as a VS Code only, and then the tools and MCP. Again, this I will cover in advanced cursor. So this is pretty much about the setting. Only two things you have to keep in mind. One is this cursor setting, and another is this VS Code settings. So we talked about cursor setup, how you can import settings from VS Code, and how you can install themes and extension. All those things we discussed, and we also talked about the layout and the agent setting. So now the actual work. So let me quickly ask cursor to do its magic. So you see it's planning next moves. You can see all the reasoning capabilities that this cursor has. So it's searching all the project files, and then after it has done, then it's planning the next moves. Then it's creating the project. So it is writing HTML now, then it's writing CSS file, and hopefully it will write the JavaScript as well. If you have ever worked in web development, then these three files are the starter of every web development application. See, it's giving me option to create a server instead. If you don't want it open from your local itself, you can create a server. I have already installed extension called GoLive. I'm not going to start the Python server here. So if you want to review, then you can review the changes. I'm gonna keep all the changes that it has done. I trust cursor. And now if I open the server here, then it has done its magic. So if we type it here, wow, so this has added this time as well, which is very cool. I believe I didn't ask for a delete as well, but it added the delete function as well. If I want to edit, then I can edit this as well. Wow, isn't it cool? This is cool actually. And I can see all the active ones, I can see all the delete ones, and if I can clear all the to-dos. Wow, this is great. In my college days, building this used to take 1 week, and now within 10 minutes it created this super cool application. One final thing before wrapping up this video is this modes here. So all those works are done in an agent mode. So there is a plan mode as well. So in software engineering, we call this plan as a dry run mode. So here it will plan all the moves, but it won't commit that. Commit, I mean writing to those files here, that it will do in agent mode here. And then we have a ask mode as well. In ask, you can ask same as a ChatGPT. And then there is a debug option as well. So this debug, mostly you wanna not need this. All you need is this option here. So it will let me ask to quickly explain this. So it gonna explain this code. So this is pretty much what debug we need, or you will need as well. So if you want to accept, you can accept it. Otherwise you can just reject this option here. So yeah guys, that's all about this cursor basics here. In another video I will talk about the advanced cursor, but you must know that you have entered in a software 3.0 era, where you don't have to write all these codes. Your prompt are your programs, and you must evolve with this as well. Thanks, take care, bye bye.